screen.
Off air. We'll do it live. Hey, it's live. Okay.
And 3, 2, 1. It's been live for a while.
Friday, August 17th. We have 2 more weeks of preseason before we start to get into the real deal handicapping of meaningful football games. If you haven't already, if you are going on vacation over any point in time over the next couple weeks, check out some of the deep dives we put out this week and last week. In total, we put together 8 hours of content covering every single division in football, covering every single handicapping angle, trying to give you the kind of the best of the results of all of the research we've done this preseason and this off season, and really hopeful that you guys enjoy all that stuff. Give us feedback, ask us questions. If you disagree with any of our takes, by all means, I want to know why, because we're trying to cover it all, and it's not easy sometimes. But one of the interesting teams we covered yesterday in the pod that went up yesterday was the New England Patriots. And I have 2 thoughts on the Patriots after watching last night's Week 2 preseason game where they got epic revenge for the Super Bowl. Right? I mean, they avenged that loss. That was I enjoyed that preseason game so much.
Yeah.
It's all
1-1 now. They're 1-1
now. The bad taste in my mouth from the end of last season with the Patriots losing the Super Bowl has been completely cleansed. I'm ready to head into the new season with a clean slate. But in seriousness, there were some interesting aspects to that game that I want to bring up. And again, it's super ridiculous to go too hard on anything you see from a preseason game. But boy, does Tom Brady look like he has a chip on his shoulder this season. I can't blame him. The guy got treated pretty poorly by a franchise that he's carried to all of their Super Bowl titles. They try to, they lowball him with contract deals and stuff like that. This may be among his last seasons. They strip down the roster in terms of talent. There's just a lot of kind of bad blood right now.
They're just challenging him.
They're challenging him. I get the feeling that he's up to the challenge, though, and it looks like he's like angry, like he's got an axe to grind, like he's going to go scorched earth on the NFL this season. God help you if you are a defensive backfield that faces Tom Brady this year, because he's going to embarrass you. I am starting to drink the Brady 6-1 MVP Kool-Aid. He's got a team that has a pretty mediocre to bad defense. He's going to have to score points, a la Peyton Manning in the years of his prime where he was racking up MVPs. He's going to have to score 30 points a game to get the type of wins, to get a bye, to give him a shot to go deep in the playoffs again. So I honestly think you're going to see gunslinger Tom Brady just balling out this year to make a point to ownership and to Belichick and to carry this team, because they're going to need it from them. Kind of a perfect storm that I think makes me a buyer on Brady going back-to-back MVPs here and playing him at 6-1. What do you think? You worried about the offensive line after that win injury?
We got breaking fucking news. Lifelong Patriots fan thinks Brady will do well this year. Well. No, he'll be fine. He's not getting any older. I mean, it doesn't look like he is. He's 41, but he's smart. He's got life figured out. He's a good quarterback. I don't think age is quite good. Who knows, that nutritionist they got rid of? Maybe he was feeding him some good gojo berries or whatever the hell that he eats. He doesn't eat strawberries, I don't think. But I can see them. I mean, it doesn't matter. Their division sucks. They'll probably get a bye. The AFC sucks. He doesn't have to play that well. he'll end up with his usual stats, and I think the MVP is going to come down to him, Rodgers, and is that it? Maybe.
Yeah.
Like
Drew Brees, maybe, if he gets the
right.
number 1 seed in the NFC.
Yeah, if Brees has like a, really, I don't know, what's his norm? 5,055? I don't know.
Yeah, I made a little bit of a case on the NFC South preview we did that Brees could be considered a reasonable candidate if he goes, if he's in the conversation for most yards this season. He's going to throw a shitload of touchdowns. We know that. He's going to put up stats in the dome. He's going to surpass Peyton Manning's all-time yardage record, which is going to get him a ton of media coverage kind of in the middle of the season when people are trying to figure out who their MVP is going to be. So I can see Brees, but honestly, I think Brady's going to try to break Peyton Manning's touchdown record, the one that he conceded when Peyton Manning went just bananas in Denver with Demaryius Thomas and Eman Sanders and Julius Thomas. That year, did Peyton throw 50? Was it 50 touchdowns? I believe it was.
Sounds right.
I think Brady goes for 51 and breaks the record.
55
gets
is
the
the
MVP.
record.
55?
55, yep.
Whoa.
As a 37-year-old.
Well, Brady's got 56 in him. Now I feel less. Now I feel
less confident.
He's gonna need 20 from Gronk if he gets to 56. So that's gonna be tough. I don't know. Brady's just gonna go scorched earth on the league this year. It's gonna be
now with those receivers, he's not getting 56. They'll have a great offense. There'll be a shitload of rushing touchdowns inside the 10. They'll get down there and then they'll run it in. But for the fantasy people, and they know this, you can't have a Patriots running back on your squad because you never know which one's going to score 3 touchdowns that day. Could be the guy who didn't even play the week before.
What'd you think? You see that injury? Isaiah Wynn and the offensive line going to have anything? Throw any cold water on my play?
And they didn't have him last year.
That's a great point.
Yeah, I think he was going to actually play pocket, if he'll play that tackle or not. But I think they always penciled him in at the guard spot. So I don't know. It's never good to lose O-line depth, but they're still the class of the division. They're still the class of probably the AFC. I don't know if there's a whole lot outside of losing Brady or Belichick that would really make me super bearish on them.
Okay. Well, I'm interested then to see what you come up with for Propapalooza for MVP because I'm probably going to go Brady and feel pretty good about it. So I'll let you rip. What do you got? What's your topic today?
The Jets. And closing line value, which you're not going to see this in the regular season. It's not something you will outside of like a bigger injury in the middle of the week, but getting the best of the number, it's always important. But in the preseason, especially, Sharps pounded the Jets at +3.5, and then they ended up being a 1-point favorite. So he took a pretty hard swing, 4.5-point swing, which, like I said, you're not going to see that in the regular season all that often. But people who pounded it at 3.5, they won. Everybody else lost. It slipped past 2 pretty quick, it looked like. And if you took +1, -1, money line, pick 'em, any of that, you got last minute field goaled. So make sure, there is something to be said for chasing steam in the preseason. The sharp moves are sharper in the preseason, but they move stuff quicker. Smaller limits, if they're getting maxed out by people who books respect, things are going to move in a hurry. So keep an eye on stuff like that early on in the week if you're seeing things moving in a hurry. Because like I said, by the time we got there, it was all over but the crying, and you didn't have a chance to win it. I guess they could have missed that last second field goal, but the way the final score ended up, money line -1, +1, those didn't win.
It ended up what they called that one Redskins touchdown back, right? Did that end up being impactful in the spread?
I mean, the Skins won by 2. It was a It was Jets -1. Jets were up. Jets were up by 1 late, and they gave up a couple late plays, and Redskins kicked a field goal with I think 4 seconds left to cover everything. Everything except the opener, which got hammered. So yeah, just all season long. Make sure you get the best number. Shop around.
Are you going to watch any football tonight?
I haven't decided yet. I don't know what the games are tonight.
You want to do a live breakdown?
Will we pull up the schedule? Oh, there's too many.
Oh, really? How many are there? Like
There's 5 tonight. Yeah.
Ooh. Any of them
Maybe
on
you
NFL
should
Network?
pick one.
What's on NFL Network?
It doesn't.
Can't tell.
Jesus, I don't know. Do you not get the normal channels?
Sometimes they're not on in LA for whatever reason. Whatever. The
must be the traffic.
Yeah.
It looks like you got Bills Browns on NFL Network tonight.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry.
Well,
I'm sorry,
dude. What's up with the NFL Network programming has been rough this last week. They've replayed that damn Giants Browns game about 500 times instead of just putting on original from camp news. I don't know what they're doing.
Something with the rights. They share the rights with other networks in the preseason like this, and that's the one that they are allowed to keep showing because that's what they're doing. But either way, yeah, 5 games. If we see anything, I'm going to look at them here in a little bit. If we see anything super cool, maybe we'll pick them. I don't have a pick tonight. I'm on the Broncos tomorrow -3. It's already moved to -3, -125. So it's been indexed 15 cents since I hit it. It hasn't moved to 3.5 yet, I don't think. But like I said, it's gonna be sad if you bet it at 3.5 and could have sat on a push. Who knows? It could win by 40.
Are you seeing
lose.
Are you seeing any steam in the 5 games tonight?
I haven't really looked at the line movement on any of those yet because I didn't really love any of those to start with.
Is the Hard Knocks fade not in play? I'm not back.
Not against the Bills, dude.
No.
Yeah, if you want to back the Bills, by all means. So,
okay.
Either way, yeah, we will.
What's on tap for you this weekend? You do anything fun this weekend?
I'm probably gonna put out some college previews with Mr. J.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, I get some recording, and of course the Winston-Salem tennis preview. Ball boys. Hashtag ball boys. So, ball boys. But we'll talk to you. I'll probably talk to you right after this, after I stop the broadcast. But everyone else, will see you Monday.
Have a wonderful weekend.